On a dark night, a Spanish fishing boat was battling a storm in the Mediterranean Sea, 60 kilometers south of France. A crew member spotted a person floating on the surface of the water. After rescuing the floating individual, they discovered that it was a young man with wounds on his body. The old captain of the boat cut open his diving suit with a knife and removed the fragments that had caused his injuries. The captain also found a protruding object on the man's back, which turned out to be a miniature laser light. When turned on, it displayed an account number for the Gemeinschaft Bank in Zurich. The young man regained consciousness under the care of the old captain. He rested on the boat for 2 weeks and had already recovered his health. However, what troubled him was that he had no recollection of who he was or what he did before. He often gazed at the vast sea, feeling lost and confused. The fishing boat docked in Spain, and the kind captain gave him some money. Although it wasn't a lot, it was enough for him to get to Zurich, Switzerland. The young man walked out of the dock and wandered aimlessly on the streets, instantly disappearing into the crowd. He took a train to Zurich, Switzerland, and by the time he reached the entrance of the Gemeinschaft Bank, it was already late at night. On this snowy evening, the bank had already closed for business. Without any identification documents, he had no choice but to sleep on a bench in the park. 2 patrolling police officers woke him up and told him that he couldn't sleep on the park bench. The officers asked to see his identification, and he lied, claiming that he had lost his ID card. The police wanted to forcibly take him to the police station. As soon as the police baton touched him, he immediately grabbed it. With agility and skill, he swiftly defeated the 2 officers and even took their weapons. He was shocked, not knowing why he possessed such combat skills. The man fled in a panic, even taking off his jacket as he ran, an instinctive action from his time as a secret agent. The next day, the Amnesiac could only find a quiet corner to observe the street. In Virginia, USA, at the headquarters of the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, there was a highly secretive plan known only to a select few individuals within the agency. The purpose of this plan was to monitor individuals worldwide who posed a threat to the security of the United States. The founder of this plan was Albert, a senior CIA official, and his subordinate, Conklin, was the executive in charge of this mysterious operation. However, at this moment, both men were extremely anxious because 2 weeks ago, they had orchestrated a surveillance operation in France, but the mission had failed.